First question's from Alanna Rizzo. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Dave. Clayton was out here earlier in the bullpen doing dry work, and now he's playing catch at increased distances. What is the likelihood that he'll be available for you in this series?
The likelihood is very good. I just, it's one of those things that we just felt that we tried to kick the can down the road as long as we could, and today he just woke up and felt that, it just wouldn't be smart. So we as an organization decided to just push him back, and I honestly don't know what game we plan on starting him, but I think to leave that option open for Clayton when he feels as good as he can makes the most sense for all of us.
At what point did you know that he was dealing with this, and was it before you had Tony pitch in that simulated game on Saturday?
Yeah, it was. He threw a pen on Saturday, and then he felt a little something with the spasm, and then so we gave Tony a heads up that we don't know, so just kind of just throw a pen, and he might have to make a start at some point in time. And then so each day following, Clayton got a little bit better, and our goal was to have him start tonight. But it just never got to the point we felt comfortable. So Tony is ready to take down tonight, though.
You had mentioned Tony's ready. He's certainly rested. How do you make sure he's not rusted, having not pitched in a game in about 17 days?
Yeah, I think that we've done some simulated stuff with him, and you don't know until you know. But I think that just betting on the person to go out there and execute, and the adrenaline, the focus, all that stuff is the goal.
Thank you.
Next question is from Dave Vassay. Go ahead.
When did Clayton start to feel discomfort in his back, Dave?
Just like I said, Dave, Saturday after his pen.
Okay.
And then he went the next day on Sunday, played some catch, and just started to dissipate. Got a little bit better. And then yesterday, a little bit better, even more. And then today, just woke up and felt that it just wasn't quite where he wanted to be, we want it to be. So, yeah.
So were you determining this decision to see how he woke up today, or did you make this decision last night?
No, it was today, because I think that it got better every day. So Clayton is the greatest competitor I've ever been around. So to give him the opportunity to make the start today was our goal. And, until we couldn't.
Thank you.
Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Dave, is this related to the back problems he had earlier in the season when he started the season?
No, not at all. Not at all. This is just like a little bit of a spasm, Jorge, so nothing related to before.
And you mentioned Gonzalez threw a sim game. How much,
He did not throw a sim game. He was going to throw a sim game. He ended up throwing a pen.
Okay, just how much has he thrown in these 17 days? Is he throwing a sim game at all? Did he face live hitter?
Yep. He threw 4 innings about a week ago.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Next question is from Rowan Kavner. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, when you think about your young pitchers, I mean, May started the year subbing in for Kershaw. Gonzalez had to come in for Wood when he was hurt. How much does their ability to adapt to kind of anything this season give you more confidence in kind of these scenarios?
A ton. And it just speaks to the intelligence of these young guys and understanding the value they have in whatever role we see fit. And they're thriving. They all are. And so it helps us now in real time, and it's going to help us going forward as well. And so that's why for Tony to kind of get the heads up a few days ago that this potentially might happen, but then get the full go ahead this morning, I just feel very confident.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Dave, Clayton was doing his dry work in the bullpen, which is normally his day before a start routine. Is he starting tomorrow?
He is not, Bill.
And how soon could he?
It's kind of day to day. So I just really don't want to say what's the soonest. I don't know. That's more of a Clayton training staff question.
Who do you plan to start tomorrow?
It's still kind of open. I know that it's not going to be Walker. It's not going to be Dustin. So I think we'll see how today plays out.
And does Clayton's situation change the way you will use Dustin and Julio?
Potentially. But obviously given what Dustin gave us yesterday, he's not going to pitch tonight.
And Julio, would you hold him back today?
It's a thought. I mean, he's available. We'll see how the game plays out.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Bill.
Next question is from Eric Steven. Go ahead.
Dave, on a separate issue, George Lombard reportedly interviewed with the Tigers. What kind of traits does he bring that would manifest itself as a manager?
Yeah, George is going to be a major league manager. I think that his understanding of baseball, understanding of the player, the ability to communicate with players, the idea to continue to grow in information with the baseball ops, all that stuff, he's open to and willing and eager, and he's very positive. So, yeah, I have no doubt in my mind he'll be a major league manager, whether it's sooner or later.
Next question is from Sarah Spencer. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, how do you kind of evaluate Clayton moving forward? Does he just kind of get treatment and then you see how he feels, each day?
Yeah, I think that's it. Obviously, he's doing some dry work. He's playing some catch, and how he feels and the training stuff. And really, Clayton's just got really good feel for his body. So obviously, going through all that he's gone through in his career, you have to kind of give way to that a little bit. But we all have a good kind of open line of communication, and we're going to do what's best for Clayton and for the Dodgers, when the time is right for him to pitch.
Thank you.
I got time for one more. Go ahead, Alden.
Hey, Dave, are you comfortable using Walker Buehler on short rest if you need it, or does that blister give you some hesitation there?
It is contingent on the blisters. So that's something that I really, Alden, it's a day-to-day. Let's just get him feeling good. And, when the training staff says he's available to pitch, then I'll make that decision. But, right now, I just can't answer that.